Hello everyone, welcome back to Pilates with Beth. Today I have a guided workout for you, so I'm not doing verbal cues, I am talking my way through this whole workout. So this workout, unlike usual, is based on reps rather than time. So we will be doing a certain amount of reps per exercise. I will try and keep count, but you know Pilates instructors, we can't count because we're too busy talking. So there'll be no timer today. I'm just going to be guiding you through, like I've said a few times now. But anyway, this is a full body workout, moderate intensity, so take breaks when needed, or maybe if one exercise is too difficult, stick with the previous one because we're layering it up. Okay, that's enough chatting. Let's begin. We're just going to start with a simple warm-up, doing some cat-cows. So bring the hands underneath the shoulders, bring your knees underneath your hips, and we'll gently begin to warm up the spine. On your inhale, arch through the spine, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, round away, tuck chin to chest, draw the navel in. Inhale, arch, drop the belly down, open the chest and lift the gaze. Exhale, round, chin to chest, pull the navel in. Let's take a few more like this, nice and slow. Warming up through the spine and the core muscles. Let your shoulders relax down as you drop the belly into cat, pulling your shoulders away from your ears. Sorry, into cow. Pressing the mat away into cat. One more. Good job, nice and slow. Okay, walk your hands forward slightly. Shift your hips forward, dropping them down to the mat, opening the body up into cobra pose. Take a big breath in here. On your exhale, press yourself back, glutes to heels, stretch the arms forward to child's pose. Flowing between these two, big inhale, pull it forward, drop the hips down, open the chest to cobra. Exhale, send it all the way back, glutes to heels, child's pose. 3 more, inhale, pull forward, drop those hips down, arch the spine. Exhale, press it all the way back, child's pose. 2 more. Nice deep breaths. Stretching the spine a little bit more, gently warming up those core muscles, warming up the arms and the hips. Last one. Sending it back into your last child's pose. We'll just hold here for one nice deep breath. And when you're ready, pull yourself up to a tabletop position. We're going to get right into it. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And from here, drop your left forearm down to the mat. Your left hand will face your right, boxing out that arm, keeping that right arm straight. There's a slight tilt with the upper body to the right side of the mat. Okay, extend your right leg back, keeping your foot in contact with the mat. Take an inhale here. Exhale, lift that leg straight up, point the toes. Inhale, slowly lower it down. Exhale, lift it up. Keep it going, squeezing your glutes at the top, creating lots of length here, really stretching that leg out as you lift it up. Keeping your neck in line with your spine here. Your gaze is towards that right hand, so no tension in the neck. Keep those core muscles engaged by drawing your navel in towards your spine. We're here for 3 more. Getting nice and warm in that right glute. 2. After this one, we add on a hamstring curl, so just 1 more. Okay, we lower down. Exhale, lift to hold. Inhale, flex the foot, heel comes to glute. Point the toes to extend, lower down. We lift, flex the foot, heel to glute. point to extend, lower down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, draw it in. Exhale, extend. Inhale, lower down. Are we feeling that glute a little bit more now? As you draw your heel in towards your glute, really squeeze that hamstring. Thinking about taking this move nice and slow, really peeling that heel in towards your glute, keeping that leg lifted as high as you can by really using the tension in your glutes. So we're actively lifting that leg up throughout this move. 3 more like this. We've got lots of reps today because we're taking them super slow to feel the burn. Amazing. We add on a donkey kick in 1. Hold lifted, flex the foot, heel to glute. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, kick it up. Inhale, point the toes, extend. Flex the foot, heel to glute. Inhale, drop the knee down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lower. Feeling that stabilizing glute switch on now as well because it's helping us balance. Our stabilizing glute always helps us in those one leg exercises. So we're training both glutes here in 2 different ways. 2 more like this. Squeeze that glute. Keep that leg extended nice and high as you take that hamstring curl. Last one. Okay, donkey kick the leg up. We inhale, rotate knee to elbow. Exhale, kick, extend straight. Inhale, drop the knee. Exhale, lift. Inhale, knee to elbow. Exhale, extend. Inhale, drop the knee. You've got it. Keep this going. Tension in the glute throughout this whole move. I don't know if you can hear, but my dog is dreaming in the background, so you might hear some little puppy barks. It'd be cute, a bit nicer than hearing me rattle on about squeezing glutes, but I just like to remind you so that you get the most out of this exercise. Oh, we're here for 3 more. We kick it straight up. Think about kicking that heel up to the sky in your donkey kick. 2 more. We begin to lower that knee into fire hydrant after this one. Hold here. We lower the knee, lift it up, rotate it back, drop the knee down, kick it back, rotate to the side, drop the knees together, kick it up. Okay, we've got it. Stabilizing glute is shaking. Keep that heel flexed, that foot flexed, sorry. Engaging those glutes, engaging all the parts of those legs. 3 more. You have got it. We've got 2 more after this. Keep squeezing the glute through this whole move. I know I'm a broken record, but it's going to help us get the most out of this workout, and it's going to help keep those legs lifted nice and high. This is your last one. Drop the knee down, lift it up, extend it back, and drop that knee all the way down. Well done, guys. You've done so well in that series. Let's take a quick stretch break. So sit back on your heels and then bend yourself forward, reach the arms forward. Lower your forehead down into a child's pose. A couple of deep breaths here. Well done. Okay, Let's move in to a different series before we repeat the same on the other side. So we're going to pull forward into a tabletop position, bring the knees back underneath the hips, curl your toes under, and send your hips up high in the air, pressing back into a downward facing dog. Just taking a moment to press your heels down towards the mat, feeling a lovely stretch through the calves. And now, let's add some intensity. On your inhale, shift your body forward, shoulders over wrists, into plank. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, pull forward, shoulders over wrists, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice and slow. The running theme for this workout. As you pull forward into your plank, make sure that you're pulling your navel in towards your spine and you're creating a slight lift in the glutes so that you've got a nice straight back. 4 more like this, getting our shoulders and upper back nice and warm. At least we're giving the glutes a break. 4, 2. Last one. Press back, downward facing dog. From here, drop your forearms down towards the mat. Just interlace your hands together for some stability. And we'll be moving from dolphin, which is this pose, to an elbow plank. So same move, just a bit lower to the ground. On your inhale, shift yourself forward, shoulders over elbows, plank. Exhale, press it back into dolphin. Inhale, shift forward, elbow plank. Exhale, press it back. You've got it. Engage those core muscles. Make sure you're bringing your shoulders all the way over your elbows. Make that upper body work nice and hard. Flattening the back down into your plank, nice straight spine. Straight line from head to heels. 2 more and then we add on. This is your last one. After this one, we add in a leg lift. Okay, when you're ready, shift your body forward. Lift the left leg, lower. Lift the right leg, lower. Press yourself back. We inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press it back. Amazing. Back muscles are working so hard here. We're just going to take 3 more rounds and then hold with those leg lifts. You have 2. As you lift each leg, squeeze your glute at the top. You squeeze, lower down, press it back. Last one. And then we're just holding with those leg lifts. Press back into your last dolphin. Take a breather. Bring it forward. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. 4 more on each side. Keep those shoulders over your elbows. 2 more on each side. Core muscles are engaged. Draw your navel in. 1 more. This is it. Lower down and we hold here. Can you hear the shake? For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those knees. Okay. Bring the knees back underneath the hips. Let's take a quick stretch. Reach your hands towards the top of the mat. Melt your chest down. Forehead meets the mat, coming into puppy pose. Hips are high in the air. A couple of deep breaths here. Stretching through the shoulders and the upper back. when you're ready, press yourself back up to tabletop. And before we repeat that glute series, we're going to take it all the way down to the mat to work our abs a little bit more and also rest the upper body a little bit. I don't think I could do any more with my arms right now. Lay yourself all the way down. Knees are bent, feet are pressed down into the mat. Interlace your hands behind your head and we'll start with some simple crunches. Elbows go nice and wide. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift the shoulder blades to crunch. Inhale, slowly lower down. Exhale, lift to crunch. Inhale, lower down, making sure to keep your elbows nice and wide here. As you crunch, think about flattening through the stomach, pulling your abs in. When you lift, press your lower back down into the mat and peel those shoulder blades up as high as you can. 3 more like this. Keeping the elbows wide, just a gentle touch behind your head, no tension in your neck. This is your last one. And lower down. Extend your arms straight behind your head, lengthen through the spine. Big breath in here. Exhale, sweep the arms forward, lift the shoulder blades to crunch. Inhale, lower the head down, reach the arms back. Exhale, sweep it forward, lift the shoulder blades. Inhale, slowly lower down. Good job. Lengthening through the arms, reaching them by your hips to help lift your shoulder blades that little bit higher off of the mat. Really press that lower back down as you lift. 5 more like this, nice and slow. Thinking about drawing your nose up towards your knees. You've got 4. Adding on a knee lift in 3. Can we lift any higher? 4, 2. This is your last one before we bring in that knee lift. So we'll be lifting both of the knees to 90 degrees as we crunch. We exhale, sweep forward, lift the knees, crunch up. Inhale, tap the toes, lower down. Exhale, sweep it forward, lift the knees. Inhale, tap the toes, we lower it down. Throughout this move, think about pressing your lower back down into the mat. So for the whole move, even as you reach your arms back behind your head, press that lower back down. I know it's challenging. If you can't maintain the contact between your lower back and the mat, maybe don't tap your toes all the way down, or just tap them in a little bit closer towards your body. It's super important, guys, to protect the spine, keeping that lower back pressed down because we're putting a lot of tension on the abs here. Okay, 2 more, and then we'll move into a nice double leg stretch. Last one. On this one, I want you to hug your knees in towards your chest. Keep the head lifted. On your inhale, extend arms and legs. Exhale, circle the arms round, hug the knees in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, circle round, hug the knees in. We keep this going. Again, lower back stays pressed down into the mat. Bringing in our lower abs. Sorry if my right arm looks a bit funny while I do this. I'm just really trying hard not to hit this poor plant. My left arm is looking fine, so for reference, just copy that. 2 more like this, and then we hold with our knees up in tabletop. Last one. This time we sweep the arms round by our hips. lift the shoulder blades. We begin to pulse the hands up and down. Quick little pulses coming in to our hundreds. Let's sync this with our breath. You inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice quick pulses. Nice deep breaths. Keep those knees stacked over your hips. Tuck your chin in towards your chest to just not have any tension in your neck. We're here for 3 more breath cycles. In for 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, out. Last one. And hug both knees in towards your chest. Just take a moment to rock from side to side. Relieve that tension. A couple of deep breaths here, and then we will finish up with that tabletop series for the glutes. Okay, let's do it. Make your way into a tabletop position. So bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Knees come back underneath your hips. I'm actually just going to swivel round so you can see the moves a little bit better and so I don't hit the plant. And then we're going to drop this right forearm down to the mat so that your right hand faces your left arm stays straight. We're going to extend this left leg back, keeping it in contact with the mat, and on your exhale, lift it straight up, squeeze the glute. Inhale, lower to tap the toes. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, lower. Good job, keep it going. Squeezing that glute at the top, pointing through the toes. Your gaze can just be towards that left hand to just keep your neck in line with your spine, no tension in the neck. Keep your core muscles engaged and try not to arch through your back. It can be quite easy when you lift your leg up, but just try and maintain that nice straight spine. 2 more and then we add in that hamstring curl. Last one. Good job. Now we exhale, lift, flex the foot. Inhale, heel to glute. Exhale, point to extend. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, flex, draw it in. Exhale, point, extend. Inhale, lower down. So flexing the foot, peeling that heel in towards the glute, pointing to extend, lower down. Keep squeezing your glute throughout this whole move. In your hamstring curl, do not let that knee drop. It can be very easy, but I want you to keep the tension in the glute to keep your leg as high as you can. 2 more, and then we drop the knee into donkey. Amazing, last one. Extend, lower down. Let's bring that donkey in. We lift, heel to glute. Drop the knee, lift it up, extend, bend, drop it down. Lift, extend, bend, drop it down. Amazing. Squeezing your glute throughout the whole of that donkey kick. You're going to feel this in your inner thighs as well, because there's lots of tension here, especially because we have done lots of glute work earlier in the workout. We're here for 3 more. Keep that leg lifted as you take your hamstring curl. Draw your navel in towards your spine. Let's not forget about that core engagement. This is your last one. Good job. Now we kick it up. Rotate knee to elbow. Kick it back. Drop it down. Kick it up. Rotate knee to elbow. Kick it back. Drop it down. Good job. Keep squeezing that glute. using your obliques to help draw that knee in towards your elbow. We send the gaze down, lift the leg, look to the left, send it back, look down, just keeping your neck relaxed. This is all about the lower body and the abs. We're going to feel that stabilizing glute switching on now as well. Kick that heel away from you throughout this whole move. One more and then we add on our fire hydrant. Amazing. We kick it up. Knee to elbow, lower down, kick it up, rotate, drop it down, kick it up, rotate, drop it down, kick it up. Oh, if anything, the stabilizing glute feels this more than the working glute. Whew. So we squeeze the glute to donkey, squeeze it up, squeeze the glutes together for fire hydrant, kick it back, keep that foot flexed, actively engaging the whole of the lower body. We're here for 2 more. Last one. Amazing, lower that knee down. Whew. You have done so well, that was such a burn. Let's take a moment to stretch it out. We're gonna come all the way down to lie on our backs for a nice little glute stretch. So coming into a figure 4 stretch, lay all the way down, let your back just melt down into the mat. Cross your right foot over your left thigh. Reach your hands through to hold on to the back of that left thigh, and then just let your head rest down. Coming into a figure 4 stretch, keeping your left leg at a 90-degree angle, and then feeling this through your right glute. A couple of breaths here. Now we close the legs together, keeping them crossed. Use your left hand to guide your right leg down to the left side of the mat. Reach your right arm up and out to the opposite direction of your legs. Send your gaze towards it, coming in to a different version of a supine twist. We've just got our legs crossed here. Instead of keeping one leg straight, you're going to feel this stretch your top glute a little bit more. Making sure that both shoulder blades stay in contact with the mat. It's okay if your knees don't meet the ground. And let's unravel, take it to the other side. Left leg crosses over right thigh, and then hug that right knee in. Thread your hand behind it, just letting that head rest down towards the mat. Feeling a stretch through your left glute. The more you pull your knee in towards your chest, the deeper this stretch will be for that glute. One more breath here. And when you're ready, cross both of your legs together. Use your right hand to send your legs down to the right side of the mat. Open your left arm out, over to the opposite direction. Send your gaze towards that hand. Feeling a deep stretch through the spine and through that left glute. A couple of deep breaths here, just making sure that your shoulder blades are both pressed down into the mat for me. It's okay, like I said, if your knees don't meet the ground on the opposite side. The main thing here is to keep your shoulder blades grounded into that mat. Okay, let's release and finish with a quick butterfly stretch. So make your way into a seat. On your glutes, Bring the soles of your feet together, knees will open apart, and either hold onto the ankles here or cradle the feet with the hands. Taking a moment to straighten through the spine, lengthen, and then fold forward over your legs. Actively draw your knees down towards the mat to feel a nice stretch in your hips and inner thighs. We'll take a couple of nice deep breaths here. And when you're ready, release from your butterfly stretch, because that is our class done for today. I hope you enjoyed this workout. Let me know how you got on in the comments down below. I hope you liked this verbal guidance. It's a little bit different to what I usually do, but just switching things up a bit. Sometimes I just prefer to chat to you rather than do my voiceover, like we're in an actual class together. If you enjoyed this workout and would like to see more videos like this, make sure to like this video, leave me a comment, and subscribe to my channel. I hope you have a lovely day. Bye.